Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Jeffy and this is my best friend Android the Chihuahua. Today we're going to be doing a really cool cold process soap design. We're going to be making a little rainbow river in the middle of some white soap, and these are going to look so cool. I saw them in someone else's design, so yeah, we're stealing it, or at least trying to steal it. I hope we can make it as cool as the one that I saw online. Alright, so before we can get started with our soap design, we're going to need to prep our colors, and for this project our main color is going to be some white, and this white is from Nurture Soap. It's Winter White. I really like this color. And then I have 4 colors from Brambleberry. This one is Rose Pearl Mica, and it is just a really pretty pink. Then I have Yellow Mica. This color is super yellow and is going to look great in this design. Next, we'll be using Caribbean Blue Mica. I love all the blue micas from Brambleberry, but this one I think will do a great job mixing with all these colors and giving us a beautiful rainbow river at the end. Then lastly, I have this purple. I had a really hard time choosing between the Queen's Purple and this one, but this is the Lavender Mica. So I have 5 cups here for us to mix our colors in, and I want to pour a little bit of our oil into each of them so we can mix our mica powders. All right, once I have a little bit of oil in each of those cups, I'm just going to start pouring in my micas. Since the white is going to be a majority of our base, we're going to be using about 2 tablespoons of the white. Then I'll be using about half of a tablespoon of each of these colors. Alright, so now that all of our colors are completely prepared, I'm going to excuse my best friend. That way I can mix our lye water with our oil, and then we'll start making our design with this batter. Next, I'm going to be adding some of this Persephone's Kiss. It's a great fragrance from Nurture Soaps. I'm also going to be adding some of this sodium lactate. This will help us get our soap out of the mold a lot easier. Now I'm just going to whisk everything together until we get to a light trace. The next step is going to be to pour some batter into each of these 4 cups. I'm going to be adding about 1/3 of a cup to each of them. All right, then we'll pour the white into that batter and give that a stir. All right, so now that we have all of our colors situated, we can begin pouring. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is pour half of our white batter into this mold. Okay. Then I'm going to take all of our colors and I'm going to begin pouring them one at a time down the side of this. Did not turn out as I wanted. All right, then I'm going to start just pouring from side to side. All right, so that's what we ended up with because the soap is setting up on us quicker than I expected. Now all we have to do is get the rest of this white batter on top. Alright, so next I'm just going to try and smooth out the top a little. The soap ended up setting up on us really quick, but we got everything in. It's not quite what I wanted, but it's really close, so I think we're going to get a good design. The last step is going to be to go in with this little tool. This technique is called a hanger swirl, and you can just bend a hanger and do this, but they make these, they're not very expensive, and they're a little bit thicker, so they make a cooler design. And so I'm just gonna go in and make swivels up and down all the way down the bar, and then start on one end, end on the other, and hopefully we can get a cool design with this. I'm tempted to go in and do more. But that could be cool too. It's so hard because you don't know what you did, you know? So hard to tell if it's perfect or not. Okay, and I think the last step on this is gonna be, I'm gonna try and smooth out the top just a little bit more. This is probably one of my least smooth tops ever. I hope this doesn't ruin it, but I'm wanting to put more color on top. So I'm thinking wild strawberry is it. I've unmolded our final bar. The top of that is looking so cool. I love how you can see that wave in the pink. And you can kind of see how our colors started to blend together on the side of this bar. A lot of times when I make something I really don't like, I find someone else who does like it. So I'm not going to totally hate on this design, but I will say it is not one of my personal favorites. The colors kind of just sat on top of each other instead of next to each other like they were supposed to. And I was pretty much just globbing it in, trying to get it there as quick as possible so that we could get some kind of design. All right, well, thank you guys so much for joining us. I really appreciate you watching these videos and having a fun soaping time with us. Please consider hitting that like button and subscribing to find more cool soap videos just like this in the future. Bye.